Alright everybody, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3, and we have this vent, and we know we have that helmet, but let's go ahead and explore the rest of the stuff.
Step lightly.
Or explore the rest around here before we try and go into the steelworks factory. I still don't understand why this didn't come down. So we'll try to make that happen. I hate that we wasted a bunch of these.
Smells like fermented baby fat with a hint of nutmeg.
What?
You can really detect the bullshit in the aftertaste.
Not a single ounce wasted.
Yellow as piss and twice as rank. Exquisite.
Yeah, I don't understand why this won't come down now. But I mean, we know what's in it.
I have a lot on my
So.
mind. And, well,
Whatever.
in it. Can't slow down.
Just gotta talk to this guy again.
Whoa, whoa, mate. This is the last 2 words. Guild business. Only an idiot gets between them and their shipments. Why didn't you lead with that? Oh, yeah.
A fully grown shark, fresh from the ocean. Not an easy catch.
Anything of use?
I'm hoping to use those eventually.
Nice to meet a guildie. Putting a good word for me, yeah?
Right.
Spots, you idiot.
Another one. Oh, we've been all through there. Okay.
You can't make us split up the family. I'm not doing this for charity.
Honey, you go with the girls. I'll find another way towards the deep.
No! We can't go without you.
It's the old... I hate sending Lee packing the girls off without me. But if that smuggler can get them to Waterdeep and away from the Absolute...
Yeah. I hate that, I guess I don't hate, but it sucks, I should say. You can overhear all these conversations about stuff like that, but you can't help.
For discussion.
We sold everything.
This catch is spoiled. You'll have to wait for the next boat.
You can't make us split up the family.
Stuff from
My father always told me, Kate,
Commerce is like warfare. Fight for it like your life's at stake.
War is good for some businesses. What can I say?
Oh, we're gonna try to speak to the birds.
500 gold. At least 100 in coin.
Water Queen's house.
Let's see what this does.
Warning. Plague risk. Do not enter. This ship is under strict quarantine until further notice.
Beaded in a drip with thick, oily sweat, the affected entity has disadvantage. Okay, until when, I wonder? We have disease cure and stuff like that. I told jokes. I told Jorkins, Jorkins, I said the captain shouted, goddammit, the captain should never have dropped anchor at Crone Island. But Jorkins just laughed at me, like he always does. Now I ain't seen the captain in days, just stays in her cabin and calls out through her door, saying she's sick and I'm feeling mighty poorly myself. Jorkins don't look so good neither, but at least he's stopped laughing at me.
No traps cleaned.
None of the fish is spoiled though. The lustrous lass. When the fist man-up said he wanted me to check out a lustrous lass, I didn't realize that was a ship's name and almost said something regrettable. But when he said the vessel was under quarantine after drifting into harbor with a dead crew, I realized Ilmater had a task for me. The crew were dead indeed, of poison or pestilence, but what killed them? I found a wicker basket of rotten fruit in a kind I didn't recognize. Could that be it? There's an aura of wickedness here that belies mere death by food poisoning. I must search more thoroughly, but all of a sudden I'm feeling tired. Very tired. The rest of my life. The last few 10 days since I made the deal with the Gloom Crone have been the happiest I've ever known. Enough gold to last the rest of your life, she promised, and every day I've hefted those heavy, clinking bags and been satisfied with my lot, but I didn't want to just feel it, I wanted to see it. So last night I opened the sacks and discovered the Crone's trick, 6 actual gold pieces. While the rest of the coins, thousands of them, were nothing but worthless dross, I chucked them over the side in the dark. But then I suddenly felt ill. Well, who wouldn't? But something is scratching and making noise in my baggage, something bigger than a rat, and I'm afraid to see what it is. So it's probably this guy who caused all this. My own deal. Ridiculous old Disby and his portents of doom, but this time maybe he's right. Though everything would be fine if Harfang had made me quartermaster as I deserved instead of giving the position to that old coot. But she went and did it. So when we anchored at Crone Island, I slipped ashore and made my own deal. I'm a smart one, I am. Or maybe it was him. cursed imp. Geez, that thing is able to do a lot.
May the gods take you first.
Ow. I don't get why we were hit by that.
Hungry for the slaughter. Yes.
We won't be able to kill him.
I will ascend.
Because he's the only one that's not affected by this, and he's still got hit, so that's not it. Yeah, that killed her.
Like movie.
Okay. What is it again that we have? Oh, we don't have it anymore? I guess once we killed the, okay.
My faith protects me.
Well, we have no more healing spells.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. If not over, then through.
I think we're gonna have to long rest.
What's hiding here?
Oh, Wave Mother, Queen of the Depths, hear me. Please carry Holly to her final rest in the deep wilds. Please. Sorry, are you here for Wave Servant Holly's funeral? Oh, it's already started. They're just inside.
Is that what this thing is for? Am I interrupting the funeral?
No, no. All are welcome to come and celebrate the life of the fallen Wave Servant. May the Wave Mother smile on you as she did Holly.
Okay.
Not if she knows you've given her all you have. Better start praying up a storm right now.
We have two children. You can't make us split up the family.
The crew and I are risking our lives. We're not doing this for charity.
Honey, you go with the girls.
Head inside. Don't let me keep you from the celebrations.
Here goes nothing.
Darktide is the Umberland Holy Day celebrating the late summer neap tide with the sacrifice of a black hippocampus.
He's fond of trinkets, valuable.
Sorry, mate. No time to chat. Just here to make an offer and then leave. In and out, yeah?
Okay. We have supplications to Umberlay. Queen Umberlay, the sea herself, I dash myself upon the rocks of your favor. Let me drink the brine of your glory deep into my lungs. Turn my skull to shell, my ribs to reef, to earn your blessing, and to spare me the wrath of your sanguine. Sanguine? Whatever.
The celebration is in the main chamber. Praise Umberly!
Right. So that's the main chamber.
Second Tide is the Umberland Holy Day when the timber harvest for shipbuilding is blessed by the sacrifice of a juvenile kraken. First Tide is the Umberland Holy Day when the harbours first opened to spring sea trade, celebrated by sacrificing a great turtle.
Did you hear the wave servants talking about a beast in Grey Harbor? If that's true, prayers are the least we can do.
Everybody here is kind of a weirdo. Ceremonial practices for initiate Umberlands. Placing the hand of the drowned with which you adorn yourself by nights upon the designated altar of your individual temple, you indicate your presence within the temple and availability for clerical duties throughout the day. Honored by her honest cruelty, her guileless taking and giving and taking again, supping of her salted gift, and gargling day and night with the sea queen's brine, you keep the words of your mouth pure, the teeth that gnash hellstone. Honored by her honest cruelty, her guileless taking and giving and taking again. That was weird.
Pour fury upon the beast responsible for this injustice. Leave its master, a bloated carcass in the spume. Rejoice, sisters, for Umberly has blessed her humble daughter with a pure death. Her lips blue with her kiss, her lungs full of her quenching word. Umberly's mercy saved her from a slow, sinking death in the beast's shadow. How dare this beast sully the safety of Grey Harbor? We will find its master and send him struggling into the bitch queen's embrace. Not a sweet sleep like Holly's, but a suffocating flood of fruitless garths and bursting flesh. You, supplicant, what tribute do you bring to honor the Wave Mother's fallen daughter?
500 gold, I've brought a prayer. I've brought my weapon to help avenge her death. I haven't brought any tribute, actually. A prayer.
A layperson's prayers. Good, but earnest. Your tribute is well received. Breathe deep as she permits.
Let's see, did this person drown?
Yes. Thank the Wave Mother. Blessed Umberly saw fit to spare her an ignoble death. But her passing was not as the Wave Mother intended. It was a beast who took her life. An unnatural one whose very existence is an affront to Umberly. A wretched metal monstrosity hewn by hubris. A rusting pollutant that bleeds black blood into Umberly's pristine waters.
How did Umberly spare her an ignoble death?
The beast struck Holly while she was swimming in Grey Harbor. She was found by some fishermen. She would have suffered a terrible, agonizing death had Umberly not bestowed upon her the mercy of drowning.
Right. I'm good at slaying beasts. Maybe I can help you.
The Queen of the Depths is generous to those who serve her, and her favor is far less deadly than her wrath. Find the master of this poisonous beast and slay him. Then one of her most precious gifts shall be yours.
This precious gift isn't drowning, is it? Where can I find the master?
We haven't found its lair as yet. Perhaps you can find where the beast takes its slumber and skewer it before it wakes.
This precious gift isn't drowning, is it?
That privilege is not yours to earn.
Alright, I'll see what I can do.
Salt kiss your brow. We await your return and the Beastmaster's demise.
Okay.
Rejoice as the waves welcomes another daughter.
Avenge the drowned. Holly's corpse was retrieved by Grey Harbor fishers. They might know more about the beast that killed her. Flood tide, Alandra Grey bid us avenge Holly. A fallen wave servant of Umberley. She was killed by a noxious polluting beast around Grey Harbor. We must find it and slay the monster. Was it that cursed thing that we killed? Where are we? Way over here. No, this is the cursed boat. Okay. Interesting.
Sing, sisters. Sing in Umberly's name. Praise her for this most holy death.
Shadowheart, your only hope. We'll go ahead and reload that and see if we can... Unfortunately, we had both me and Asterion fail it right away, and Asterion, I think, is the best one to find that stuff. I want to know what it is. It's probably just buried treasure, but with survival, so yeah. But you never know. Could help. Shit. Oh, I think I saw where the mound was, so yeah. Just buried stuff. If we don't get it this time, I'll probably just say screw it. Mostly just because reloading takes so long. If it was kind of like less than... If it was like a 10-second thing, I'd do it until I got it, but... Oh, there we go.
What's that?
Don't play nice.
Arrow of many targets. A history of the flight, really? Look at this book. I've read that book.
You hear these mooks trying to tell me about fishing? I've been fishing here all my life.
So nothing from these guys?
The others think I don't know shit, but I do. I do know shit.
They're all very stupid.
If they're right about the Swahagan, I may take up another line of work. Though nothing seems safe these days.
If we caught a Swahagan, would they buy it at the fish market?
Passageway.
Cursed.
Oh, Cara! Shit. I'm sure Underly has much more important things to worry about. O'Hara, Uncle, salty breeze.
Swallowed a load of water, woke up with a flood tide standing.
You don't have permission to be here.
What?
You're about to be ejected.
To Shadowheart?
Not my favourite experience, but well worth it to be so blessed by Amberley.
Bloody terrible. That's
Is
what.
that blood? No, never mind.
Is that it?
Moving
That
ahead.
wouldn't be enough.
You shouldn't be down here. This place is off limits to lay people.
So that's it.
Wave servants to hold me under.
Alright.
I think they would have minded if I didn't wake up afterwards. Too bad for them I did.
Ah, but it was worth it in the end, wasn't it?
Oh, aye.
There's probably another way down here in a way that we are allowed.
I think I'm afraid of you, Sparkle Juice.
Know that we too shall gladly follow when our time has come.
There are some weird people in this game. Sacred shark recipes. It is now and ever a virtue to consume of the sea that which consumes in the sea. Shark, barracuda, moray, eel, and katao. All are blessed by the Sea Queen to feed her faithful and blessed. Find below, organized by primary ingredient, a variety of simple but refreshing recipes to be eaten on any of her holy days and beyond.
Sing in Umberly's name. Praise her for this most holy death.
Let's have a look.
We can now search her body. A pearl. Anyway, later guys.
Glorious wave mother. Pour fury upon the beast responsible for this injustice. Leave its master.
Oh, hello. Damn it, I wanted to steal everything.
Go.
Counting the conches. For the first conch on your cord, remember the sea which cleanses, nourishes, and stings. For the second conch on your cord, remember the drowned. For the third conch on your cord, remember the tempest that whip her. For the fourth conch on your cord, remember the breath which fills your lungs, but that she might press out of you according to her will. For the fifth conch on your cord, remember the bounty of her body, the queen, the sea. Whatever that means.
Don't linger.
Moonshae Strait shipping report. I witnessed as the Queen lashed the prow of a vessel called the Kinship with whips of waves and foam until she'd taken her prize. 2 sailors dragged her to salted bosom, upon which she did retreat and left the Kinship to reach its destination in peace, so great was her mercy. It did cross my humble mind that such a vessel, upon its return journey, might take a longer, unfamiliar route to avoid her wrath, and might thus become vulnerable to other kinds of interference.
Into the shadows.
That's hilarious. Right in front of this lady. You tell me she can't see me from here. His stealth is just that good, I guess. Whoops.
Not everyone subscribes to what is mine.
There's nothing for you up here, Flotsam. Back downstairs you go. You'd better have a very good offering in hand if you...
Damn it.
Very well.
Furious and merciful Umberly, hear our prayer. Flood the world.
Acquisitions.
What's inside?
High security vault number 4.
You don't
Oh,
have
shit.
permission to be here. You're about to be ejected.
Sorry, I thought this was the latrine. Try to convince her you belong. Deception. Been sent on a patrol. Persuasion, look at me. Do I look dangerous? We need a 4.
You've been granted free. You've been caught trespassing.
What?
Again.
Alright guys, let's get out of here. We took a great many things.
Rejoice as the Wave Mother welcomes another daughter to the deep wild.
Let's see. Wave Mother's Cloak. During combat, once per turn, the cloak grants the wearer water layer protection until the wearer takes damage. Prevented from burning, resistant to fire damage, but vulnerable to lightning and cold. I do not want that then. Okay, so that's this. Let's go check out or ask people about the docks.
We only have enough for 3. We sold everything.
Slipping through the absolute blockade is risky business.
You'll have to wash them
Everybody
all.
pays.
Marek will never.
We have 2 children. You can't make us split up the family.
The crew and I are risking our lives.
How do fish even get there? They live in water.
What?
No. We can't go without... I hate this. That That lousy smuggler won't take all of...
Never knew anything about it. Something's going on down there. I bet my net on
Hells, it's everywhere still. I don't suppose you've got any experience getting oil out of sealed wood.
Oil, this is black blood. This isn't black blood.
Course not. You've been talking to that lot from the Water Queen's house, haven't you? Now, did you want something, or do you just have an interest in fishing vessels?
I'm looking into the death of a wave servant. Do you know anything about it?
Oh, sure. In fact, we fished her out of the water. Me and Flea here were out on the water casting our nets, expecting to find the usual crop of halibut. Then, all of a sudden, my net starts dragging, and there's a bloody wave servant all twisted up in it. We took her back to the docks to try and help her, but she was already dead.
What happened to her body?
The other wave servants came to get it. Her. Sorry. They took her back to the temple. You can hear the bloody caterwauling from here.
Did you see anything else unusual?
We both saw some sort of wake moving towards the docks when we picked her up. But there weren't any other boats around. Maybe it was something big moving underwater. I don't know. It was weird, whatever it was. Kinda looked like it might have been heading towards that building across the channel, actually.
Why are there so many dead fish floating in the harbor?
Buggered if I know. Might be something to do with all that oil in the water. It's too bad we can't sell them. Bloody waste, if you ask me.
Is your boat alright?
The boat's fine, but the nets are in tatters. Need to deal with all this oil before we can fix them, though.
You'd better catch up to us.
Grey Harbor's fisherfolk saw something huge underwater when Holly died and went underneath Flim cargo. Okay, this is the place we can't get to. Interesting. Damn, wish there was a fast travel point a little bit closer.
Can't make us split up the family.
Let's go ahead and long rest, though.
Crew and I are risking our lives. We're not doing this for charity.
I still hate that it says you can't long rest when we don't have camp supplies, you know, in our actual inventory. Here's Volo.
It is splendid to see you again, my friend. If you hadn't saved me from that mob, I'd be penning a guide to the afterlife based on first-hand experience. Perhaps you would hazard a guess as to why the mob turned on me?
Or when the Red controls a syndicate of killers, perhaps you've pissed her off?
Quite right. But it is not Orin herself who has marked me for death. It is her dread master. The Lord of Murder has returned. As he did 100 years ago, Baal has set his accursed sights on Baldur's Gate. And his temple runs red with the blood of the innocent. Orin is his chosen. And like Sarevok before her, she is able to take on the savage form of the Slayer. If the Slayer is not stopped, it will slaughter every living thing in this city. As one of those things, I'm particularly eager to stop it. And there is a way. I have a study of the beast, penned by the wizard Irenicus himself. It contains all of the knowledge needed to slay the Slayer. Now, I just need a brave adventurer, willing to face Baal's chosen, and to put the knowledge into practice.
I'll do it.
Wonderful! I can scarcely think of anyone more suitable. It will serve you well. A study of the Slayer, penned by John Irenicus. It's one of a kind, so do try to keep it away from the inevitable bloodbath.
What is the Slayer?
The Dream Eater. It is said the children of Baal are claimed throughout their sleep, ever disturbed by visions of a life of bloodshed and terror. Once they have seen too much, once these dreams drive their minds to break, they are beset by the Slayer. It is a beast of unspeakable violence that consumes all in its path, including the soul of the one who is host to it.
Tell me about Irenicus.
A genius. Exiled from his home in the elven paradise of Soldanessala, when he attempted to seize the power of life itself, he instead turned his magnificent mind to murder on a grand scale. That is how he came to crave the power of the Baal spawn. He saw them not as living things, but as tools for his own machinations. In the end, though Irenicus took the form of the Slayer for himself, it was a Baal spawn who thwarted him, the same that saved Baldur's Gate.
I'll need more than a book to face Baal's chosen.
Quite so. I was rather hoping you'd gathered all the rest of the adventuring paraphernalia yourself. You'll need every advantage.
This is a daunting task. I should begin my preparations now.
I am a living witness to Baal's defeat those 100 years ago. So I know your battle against him is not futile. He can be stopped, but not all of those who stood against him survived. And those who did were never the same again. I wish you luck, my friend. And I hope that when I see you again, you'll be in one piece. 2 or 3 at most.
Regarding the Slayer. Even though this child of Baal has thus far been squandering the gift of their unholy blood, it seems that Baal's lash is inescapable. The gravel god now has besieged them with the Slayer, the Beast, and the Prophet. And when they turn, their mind is broken. More broken than all my torments could ever rend it to. I spent all this while testing the captive spawn with my experiments, trying to extract more of Baal's gifts from them. But they have brought the Slayer upon themselves. It seems that it manifests in moments of pure hatred, a divine hatred those of mortal blood cannot fathom. When the child of Baal hates in a way that pleases their lord, Baal himself descends upon them at his own avatar. Despite all the Baal spawn of Candlekeep has done to prevent Saravok's uprising, it seems Father must love them dearly indeed to intervene personally on their behalf. Perhaps if I continue my routine of absorbing all of the divine essence I extracted while the spawn was captive, I can force Baal's magics to quicken in my own blood, trick the fool god into thinking I'm one of his own children. Thus I may tame the beast for myself. This book then continues with a detailed record of Irenicus' experimental attempts to transform into the Slayer. I was hoping he would turn into a merchant. Surprised Shadowheart doesn't have anything to say, but... Here we go.
Doesn't look like anyone's been here in a while. Perhaps people lost faith. Or forgot about it. I wanted to come here To see if I felt anything that I hadn't done before. Now that I know what I know. Now that I know who I am.
You've turned from Shar. Doesn't necessarily oblige you to come here and embrace Saloon. Who are you? You mean Genevieve? And do you feel anything?
Loss. Actual loss, not Shar's oblivion. I had my family. For too short a moment. Now they're gone. By my hand.
They're not truly gone. Remember the moon motes.
I remember. But they can't comfort me. They can't give me advice. They can't tell me what I was like as a little girl.
That's it, let it all out. This has been a long time coming.
It's been a long time since I've shed a tear. I don't even know how long.
What's next?
We carry on. It's all we can do. I'll follow in a while. I think I want to stay here a little longer, firstly. This place isn't familiar, but it's peaceful.
So what is it now? Shadowheart? We already asked this.
Shadowheart. She's as much a part of who I am as Genevieve. Can't just forget her. It's not what I do anymore. Besides, Shadowheart still suits me.
Yeah, we've heard that. Okay, everybody good? I don't like that. It's like Withers is a merchant. He's not a damn merchant. Okay, let's get out of here.
You want 4 birds on the slope? You pay for all.
I've fished these waters my whole life.
We have 2 children. You can't make us split up the family.
I'll run out of coin if I have to stay here a day longer than I have to.
I'd kill.
Some of these crates are heavier than I feel good about lifting.
We've been under there.
Open up.
This crab? Really? That's weird. Carrion crawler tentacle. Makes a potion.
My authorization. That ogre-sized steel bully boy right there.
Gross.
Helm's glory! The finest Marsember ice wine, and these fists want to confiscate it? I doubt their palates would even appreciate it.
Some of these crates are heavier than I feel good about lifting.
Should have docked her under one of those cranes and let the pulleys do the lifting.
Just making sure they didn't have anything to say. Oh, whoops.
Black as ravens' wings. Let's see where the trail leads.
Trust me, I've read the articles forwards and back.
When do I get a break from your whining?
It's weird we've been under here. We entered from cargo, but apart from wargs, have encountered no beasts of note. We should keep exploring inside. Close the doors just in case. We did pass a check over here.
Bit busy, mate. Please. 10 day, maybe more.
Gortash is working us to the bone. You need to get some rest.
Is it the oil? The Archduke's Leadership Protection? Oh. No, it's just that book.
Shouldn't have made me your enemy.
Oh my god, there's a hatch right here. Oh, we've been down here. Hidden basement, we found it contained neither beast nor master. We should keep exploring the warehouse. Huh. Did I not open this door? Really? Red Hammer, the Divisor. What in the hell? Search everything before I talk to him. Schematics for subsurface vessel. A schematic drawing of a metallic passenger submersible spans the many folding pages within this book. The bottom right of each page is watermarked with a representation of the Gandhian House of Wonders. Redhammer's journal. Blast and curse that Gortash for making this job so juicy I couldn't turn it down. How could I refuse the opportunity to build the cap from those Gondian plans? Making Redhammer's signature improvements as I went along, of course. But this is far worse than just a smuggling job. I suspect there's torture going on in the throne, and I don't trust these Banites as far as I can kick them. This is all going to end badly. I think I'd better complete that clockwork escape kayak pronto-like.
What now? Simple.
Nothing. What a bunch of bullshit.
I have something to ask.
Oi! What's this? You ain't supposed to be down here, mate.
You spot a curious metal contraption in the water. A submersible.
A submersible. Why is it here? Where is this place? Ooh, let's see. Intimidation, I have questions. You killed one of the servants of Umberle. Now they want you dead. I have questions. You have answers. Bar deception. I'm the new municipal waterway inspector under Lord Gortash. Haven't you heard? I'm the new waterway inspector. Boss sent me to check up on the situation down here. Let's do this one.
No one tells me anything. Last I heard, Lord Gortash handles this port's inspections personally. Anyway, if you're in charge of the waterways, you've got a lot of work to do. Those Umberly servants are making the trip to the Iron Throne damn near deadly. Bloody salt is always flopping around in the water. I've almost hit one or two now. Might have even nicked one off the port bow the other day. Maybe that'll teach them to keep out of the way.
What goes on in the Iron Throne?
You're testing me. All right. It's an underwater prison. Most secure in the realms. Myself and Cap are the only ones who can make it there in one piece. Lord Gortash keeps some Gondians there. Collateral to keep those working in the Steelwatch Foundry under control.
As it happens, I'll be needing a ride to the Iron Throne as part of my inspection. You killed one of the servants of Umberle, now they want you dead.
Oh, yeah? And are you here to make good on that?
I'll make you a deal. Take me to the Iron Throne, I'll protect you from the Umberle's servants. You're gonna take me to the Iron Throne, I'm getting the prisoners out. You're as guilty as the people who imprisoned the Gondians. You're gonna take me to the Iron Throne, I'm getting the prisoners out.
I'll take you in, but look, there's some bad shit going down in there. You don't want to get involved. Neither did I, but it was them, or me. I'll get Cat warmed up. Get in when you're ready.
Oh.
Something good here, I hope. Breathe deep and move.
Is it... Do you think do we do this or the still watch thing first?
I'll take that.
We spared Redhammer Umberlay's wrath for now, and have charged him with taking us to Gortash's Iron Throne. Redhammer, the deviser, confessed that he often accidentally bumps into a wave of servants. Sounds like he could be Holly's killer, though not intentionally. We found the beast, a metal submersible craft, and its master, Redhammer the deviser. If we want to fulfill our promise to Alandra, he has to die. Let's... We'll quick save now, just in case. Oh, I feel like this is something where we should probably do the other two things first.
Aren't you the intrepid little adventurer, digging and diving where you don't belong? And I thought we were friends.
What are you doing here?
The Iron Throne, a ruin from the city's dark past that could become a template for a brighter future. It is a most useful tool for motivating my Gondian workforce, key to the construction of the steel watch that keep the city safe. But like all tools, the moment it ceases to be useful, I will break it. Thanks to your trespassing, that moment may have come. Return to the city, find Orin, and claim her Netherstone as you agreed to do. And then I will forget this transgression.
Your conscience pricks. You did agree to an alliance after all. Then again, what honor need there be with someone like Gortash? How many people are trapped within? How many lives will be lost?
Wise. I'll see you soon.
I feel like this is something we shouldn't do just yet. That was a really cool cutscene though. The funny thing is though, that seems to be where we would disassemble the steel watch. Maybe not.
Don't waste the step.
We'll see. Infernal iron.
Bet that will fit in my pack.
Why can't we send it to Carlac? It's strange. All of a sudden we can't send it to the rest of our party.
Seems simple enough.
Okay, let's go tell the, or see what the water people say. Could lie, you know.
Sing, sisters. Sing in Umberly's name. Praise her for this most holy death. Is it done? Have you slain the Beastmaster?
Can I get an option? Remind me of what the beast did to your wave servant. Where can I find the Beastmaster?
Then come back when you...
Okay, so we do have to
Glorious wave, Mother.
kill him. And it does seem like this is the only way into the Steelwatch Foundry without just going into the front gates. That's the only part of the map besides doing this that we haven't been to.
That's curious.
are you now?
All right.
Can't give up now.
Okay, so we're in.
Keep a blade close. Like a wraith. Step carefully.
What good are they without their limbs?
Indeed. I had to dispose of her.
Okay, that door just goes outside.
Fall asleep.
What have we here?
I crossed the line between domination and pacification. I failed the black.
Submersible memorandum. Supplies are to be brought to the Iron Throne by way of the submersible. Red Hammer will facilitate and tell him to avoid the Temple Wave Servants this time. Black Gauntlet, Hans River.
Lord Gortash is blessed as unholy Bane's favored. Its judgment is final.
Stay awake.
Shit.
Just stay awake.
So we have him.
Stay
Might just be him.
awake.
You are asking the impossible. Gyrometics require a steady hand and a sharp gaze. I can barely keep my eyes open. I need to rest.
You have a son, do you not? Is he as lazy and pathetic as his spineless mother?
Wait! Stay your hand, I beg you.
Prinsky's motivation sequence activated.
Tell me, Gondian. Tell me about your son.
He's not... Yes, Overseer Holt. He's frail in body and mind like me, like all of us. Yet by your grace, he lives.
And your wife?
She is... was... useless. And interfered with production quotas. You were wise to remove her from this world. Forgive my outburst. I will work through the night. This Watcher will be operational by dawn.
I will allow it. But if your work is anything short of impeccable, your son will die screaming. Is that clear?
Yes. Overseer Holtz.
Fall asleep.
Okay, so that bitch needs to die.
Please work!
targeting module, an optical focus device, is fitted within the Watcher's helm to enable aiming of the harpoon bow.
I don't know if it's important. I have a feeling we might just have to kill them.
You can fix this. Just fix it, you stupid oaf!
Don't fall asleep.
Stepping softly.
I crossed the line between domination and pacification. I failed the Black Hand.
Your dedication to these deeds is admirable, Red-blooded.
It is not enough. I fear what Lord Gortash will say.
Delicious.
Miss.
What to do? Let's get this over with.
I think I wasted my Luck of the Far Realms stuff though.
I'm ready. Fool, damn you. With every breath, a purpose.
Congratulations, son. Gasper, just a quick note to tell you, we are so proud of you for finally landing a job with a future. Lord Gortash will go far, and you were right to hitch yourself to his star. Pa is especially pleased at how you're carrying on the Throke's name. In fact, he's taking me out to the elf song right now to celebrate. Say hello to that sweet Temia holds for me, Mama. That makes me not want to kill these guys. I'll tell you what. We quick saved when we got in here. Reload. We'll all go into the door, close the door, go up to the top, and well, actually Lizelle and Asterion should probably stay below. They didn't really have anything on them anyway, so...
You have... Tell me. And I will...
Just stay awake.
Really? Really? That's really dumb. When I walked in here the first time with Astarion and saw that they could still see you, I was like, how? That's physically impossible to be able to see somebody from a vent you can't even see over. That's insanely stupid. And guess who's the person that got caught? The rogue, Astarion.
Should mind my step.
Awake. Don't fall asleep. Stay awake. Just stay awake. Don't fall asleep. Just stay awake. Stay awake. Don't fall asleep. Just stay awake.
You are asking me.
So these two were seen?
Let's finish this.
That's incredibly stupid. Incredibly stupid. Alright then, we just won't try that anymore. We'll go straight in. Or at least we'll go as far as we can without being seen, so we can get as close as possible, because Astarion and Shadowheart don't really have very much range. I don't either, but I have a lot of spells. I think we can get a pretty good ways over here.
Stay awake.
You are...
Don't fall asleep. Stay awake. Just stay awake. Stay awake. Don't fall asleep. Stay awake. Just stay awake. Stay awake. Don't fall asleep. Stay awake. Just stay awake. Stay awake.
Breathe. You can fix this. Just fix it, you stupid oaf!
Don't fall asleep.
Ooh. Alright, so can't get that far, okay.
I have to survive this. Need to tread softly.
Ah. Wait, everybody's against us? Why? Why would these people be against us? You know what I mean? Alright, let's do this one more time. I feel like the people who are forced to do this and who have already had family members killed by these people shouldn't also try to attack us. To me, that just makes absolutely no sense. They're not hypnotized. The person was mentally fatigued.
Stay awake. Just stay awake. Stay awake. Don't fall asleep. Stay awake. Just stay awake. Stay awake. I'm awake. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
And that's all we get from him.
Awake.
We can actually talk to these people?
Dread brother, stand ready. Gondians, so much as twitch, and I'll rip your tongues out myself.
Religion failed. Intimidation. Gondians, fight back. Do not let these people torment you. Persuasion. I am here to help. Gondians, together we can free you all. Bard. Persuasion. I've heard many a tale of Gondian genius and courage. Let us write another today and take down your captors. Alright. Wow. A 1 and a 3. The 3 is the least amount we could get to make it. I guess a 2, but that would be that.
An interloper? How did you get in here? It matters not. You revealed yourself for nothing. The Gondians wouldn't know a spine if I ripped it from their backs and beat them with it.
You're wrong. Even if we beg, even if we humiliate ourselves, it won't matter. You'll kill us all anyway.
What was that?
I said, we shall bow no more.
For the glory of Gond!
There we go, fellas. And we all get to attack before them. And there's only 3. Siren used main attack on, needs 18 to hit, they rolled 21. Let's not use this. We could use that later. Because he does good damage anyway.
Another fight. Let's go.
Yeah, because you die
Swift and lethal.
with Lazo. What do they have? 93 and 62. Let's do Shadowheart actually.
Have to keep going.
She has 21. It's because we're really close. Her main attack only does that much.
Prinsky's motivation sequence activated.
No! The motivator! Deactivate it! Hurry!
I am fury. I am death.
Oh, I didn't realize. Okay. Oh, we only need a 5.
Too close.
Can't give up.
Wow, she missed every single one. I hope they all go for us, because I don't want them to die. Well, they have good health. You had to throw acid. You shoved me into the moonbeam, you dick.
Survival is all
Alright,
that
I'm gonna
matters.
get out of this stupid ass moonbeam.
The dance macabre.
He did 63 damage to that guy.
Victory awaits.
Ready.
Okay, only needed 8, so.
I will ascend.
God help me. There's so much blood. So much blood. Oh, and the smell. I need to get rid of these bodies. Right now.
This time. Deal with the bodies.
Be sick. Bastards deserved it.
That way it doesn't hit anybody.
If I hide the corpses, the smell will attract someone.
An overseer.
I need to just... Blessed be. What have we done? They're dead. They're all dead.
Yes, killing your captors was the point of this.
No. You don't understand. The Overseers hold more than our lives hostage. They have our families. And if they see what we've done, killing me will only be the beginning. God help us.
I need to get rid of these bodies.
Cut them off?
Right now.
Or perhaps incinerate them.
I'm dead. I'm so dead.
What if I get caught? No.
Kill
We're not
switch
thinking out
protocol.
loud.
You have
Caution, Prince Key's motivator is the Supreme Bandit's means of ultimate coercion, but it is useful solely as a deterrent and not as a weapon. When triggered, the user has only moments to deactivate it before the prison tank charges detonate and the hostages are killed, taking with it our leverage from over the Gondian artificers. Threaten convincingly, but never go to full detonation unless the entire Foundry falls to our enemies. Details: so long as you hold the motivator, you are safe from the Gondians, for they know that if you are attacked, their loved ones will die. However, to prevent accidental massacre, the motivator can be deactivated easily with the correct input. Don't worry about the Gondians, they'll be too terrified to grab a dropped motivator. They are weak and cowardly and natural prey of the worshipper of Bane.
So much blood. Oh, and the smell.
So now that we know this, can we tell them?
I need to dispose of them.
I'm gonna be sick.
I have to clean up the bodies.
No.
Bodies. Right now.
I could cut them up, or perhaps incinerate them.
Kill an overseer. Bastards deserved it.
What if I get caught? No. We're not thinking like that.
Breathe. So much blood. Oh, and the smell.
One problem at a time. Deal with the bodies.
God help me. We need to get rid of these bodies. Right now.
If I hide the corpses, the smell will attract someone. I need to dispose of them. What if I get caught? No. Thinking like that.
This Watcher is in Phase 8 assembly stage. Components over-delivered for this month's quota by 114%. Here, in unpowered prototype form, stands a completed Steel Watcher, the proudest achievement of the Foundry, and a tribute to the untiring efforts of the Banite Overseers. The targeting module, an optical focus device, is fitted within the Watcher's helm to enable aiming of the harpoon bow.
Okay, we saw the security office over there, though.
We're not thinking like that.
You have to clean up.
Hallmark of the Steel Watch, these immense Watcher swords are forged in the upper city at the Hall of Wonders.
There's so much blood.
If I hide the
Get rid of
corpses,
these bodies.
the smell will attract someone.
Shipment ledger.
I need to dispose of them.
I mean, if I can just read it, I have to pick it up. First day received from the House of Wonders machined arm piston 6. Shipped from Iron Tone. Okay.
You have to get rid of the bodies.
Deal with the bodies.
Get rid of these bodies. Right now.
Yeah, if you guys could shut up, that'd be nice.
The arm component wields the mighty Watcher's sword, but is also fitted with a fold-out harpoon bow for ranged combat.
Got that stuff to the loading door. Don't think we really want to do that.
Caught. No. We're not thinking like
These
that.
bodies. Right now. You have to clean up. You have to get
One
rid
problem
of
at
the
a time.
bodies.
Deal with the bodies.
Bastards deserve help me. There's so much blood.
Don't touch me.
If I hide the corpses,
Lock
the
picking
smell
and
will
puff.
attract
I'm
someone.
gonna be smell.
I need to dispose of them.
Despite everything.
Get rid of these bodies.
Cut them up.
Right now. An overseer.
Perhaps incinerate them.
Dead. I'm so dead.
What if I get caught?
You have to get rid of the bodies.
One problem at a time.
So we have security office. What is up here? Oh, okay, security office.
Seems simple enough.
Okay, it's not an enemy.
If I adjusted the watch's rotary.
Oh. Mechanical diagrams.
It's a diagram of mechanical designs, not just written, but ridged, so that blind fingers can trace out their shapes.
Regarding the Gondian
Rebalancing. Lost this can of worms.
Banite Confidential, though it's important to cooperate with our siblings who worship Mikkel and Baal. Remember that Bane is the tyrant. It is Bane who rules. Subversion and capture of Gondian operations in Baldur's Gate is a Banite project, particularly as regards the gnomish artificers. They are ours, or more particularly mine. They are not to be tadpoled, as that would expose them to control through the absolute hierarchy. Instead, they are to be locked in incineration collars that are remote controlled by Prinsky's motivators. I want those gnomes aware of what they are doing and deeply unhappy about it. When the Watcher project is complete and the artificers are of no further use, the survivors will then be tadpoled, Lord Gortash. Evading the Elder Brain. The Emperor as interrogated by Gortash Part 3. Gortash, when we captured you, you were a rogue, an autonomous illithid beyond the power of the Elder Brain that transformed you. Emperor, that is correct. When we brought you back into the psionic ambit of our hovering friend, the Absolute, your defenses were overwhelmed and you returned to your former servile state. Also correct. How did you escape the control of the Elder Brain in the first place? In my original humanoid form, I possessed an exceptionally strong personality, so that so much, even after Ceramorphosis, I was still substantially myself. Of course, I concealed this beneath a semblance of perfect servitude. And that's why the Elder Brain was willing to send you out of the colony on scouting missions? Yes, as I told you before. How long did you feign mental slavery before you were able to escape? 13 3/4 years. Until finally you were given a mission to Baldur's Gate, distant enough to be out of the Elder Brain's control? That is correct. Remarkable. That is correct. And you don't mind that we've brought you back under psionic control? I'm entirely devoted to the needs of our Elder Brain and of its masters. You're not lying about that, right? Correct. That would be impossible. Sure. He has 2 books of that. Hostage Census. Iron Throne Hostages, Tuesday Roll Call, Obelia, Tubins, Phoenix, Lubbins, Hastar, Riggs, Marlano, Randall. Roll Call interrupted by attempted escape of Flo Hack, Good, Deceased, Addition, Older, Raven Guard, arrived via submersible, detained in solitary confinements. Oh. Regarding the Gondian gnomes, same thing, okay. Just gonna look at everything before we talk to him. Domina. A handwritten journal, a sort of diary recounting sexual relations over the last month between TH and BD. Each entry quotes a new position checked off from the quarter soon, with TH always in the dominant position. Okay. A 10 days prayer to God.
Optical targeting would need rebalancing. Lost this can of worms.
I don't feel like reading that, to be honest. Watcher crossbow blueprint. A blueprint revealing the internal workings of a Steel Watcher's arm-mounted crossbow. Underwear. Let's pick it up.
Need more pockets.
Just in case. Yeah, just in case we need those later. This goes down to the Foundry. Okay, there's nobody in here.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Non gufgrish of the Lord. Your nervous gait betrays your presence, stranger. You don't belong here. Who are you?
I've come to free you. I already dealt with some of the bandites. I'm here to take down the Steel Watch.
What? Go away! Your presence imperils us all. If any of us attempts to escape, our kin will die. The Overseers, they have a contraption. When triggered, it will kill everyone who wears a collar.
I've disabled it. If everyone who wears a collar is helping to build the Steel Watch, killing you all may be a good thing. I'll kill the Overseers. Can't you remove the collars?
You underestimate the enemy. The Overseers, they are Glixbran Rakthar. The collars are not only equipped with explosives, there is also a mechanism that alerts the Overseers if they're removed. One of us may be able to save themselves, but it would be at the expense of everyone else. We can't risk it.
Rise up in unison, they can't stop you all.
Even if we did somehow unshackle our collars simultaneously and overthrow our oppressors, there would be consequences. Our families are held elsewhere. The Overseers need only activate those contraptions they hold, and they suffer the consequences of our actions too. We cannot win. We must aid in building these Vagron.
There's always a way. Will you fight back if I free your families?
Gunkal. Aye. Even more, I'd help you destroy this place.
Where are your families being held?
I don't know where they are, but some of the Overseers must. You'll have to infiltrate deeper into the Foundry. Just make sure you don't get caught. If they raise the alarm, they'll trigger the collars. I will pray for you. My daughter, her name is Obinia. Gondral Frakas Hulnish. May Gond be with you. Patience. It hasn't.
Okay. On our way to the Iron Throne, Gortash warned us to turn back or he would destroy the prison. However, if we leave, then we will abandon the Iron Throne prisoners to their fate. We met Xander Tublin, one of the Gondians, being forced to build the Steel Watch. Don't comply. Foundry. Okay. Okay, it's saving. I'm gonna make sure that it's saving. Huh. It did.
I am fury. I am death.
Always love a good miss, you know? Only 173. They saw us immediately. What I want to do is go back and pull the lever for the thing.
Is this too big a risk? What if we are caught? No, there is no other way.
Smell.
You have to clean up. You have to get rid of the bodies.
We need to get rid of these bodies.
One problem
Right
at a
now.
time.
Help me.
Deal with the bodies.
So much blood.
Bastards deserved it.
I'm gonna be
If I hide the corpses, the smell will attract someone.
So much blood. Oh, and the smell.
Cut them up.
So he's bad as well for some reason. I guess she activated. Okay. So we can't come down here. We have to go the other way. We have to. This is gonna be tough. 'Cause I think there's gonna be a lot of trial and error, a lot of thinking involved in this one. Because I couldn't save the gnomes or the tieflings. Because I didn't realize I needed to go to Moonrise Towers first before saving the lady.
Blood. Oh, and the smell.
Perhaps incinerate them.
Let's kill these two over here.
So much blood.
Oh, we can't do that?
This feels good.
Time to strike.
What? Because he's laying down. That's hilarious. That's hilarious, because he's laying down. I can't see him. That's pretty funny.
Taking position. What should I do? Onward.
Keep your distance, darling. It's mine now.
What now? What's in here?
Okay.
Or perhaps incinerate them. What if I get caught?
Oh, the smell.
You're not thinking like that.
Found and taken.
One problem at a time.
Alright, so for her, what can we send to camp?
Behind the corpses, the smell will attract someone.
We'll send that stuff to camp, because we'll just sell it at some points. Yeah. That way she'll have a barrel.
What if I get caught?
Don't need to worry about those guys, ever.
Of the bodies.
Nothing in there. Okay, well this is, I think, where we're gonna end it. When we come back, we'll have to figure out what to do. Regarding the Ghanaian gnomes, invasion plans for Eltergard. Centering in the city is showing...
No one back home will ever believe this.
Table. Okay, but yeah. I'm gonna save it here. Hope you guys are enjoying it though. Have a great day and I'll see ya.